Hey, what's going on, folks? Mr. Mom, wanted to throw something up here real quick for you. First off, I want to say I got a mass order coming in. Mass order. It's going to be a good one, guys, coming in tomorrow. And there's going to be some high-grow Pinnatifida in there. So, I mean, a lot of people have been looking for me to carry high-grow Pinnatifida here within the past few months. And I haven't really been able to get a hold of it from anybody I know, but now I can. So I'm going to have a bunch of Pinnatifida in there. I'm going to have a bunch of red root floater in there. I put up some floating plants on the store and stuff. So you know that's what I do, guys. Go in there, check out the store tomorrow. And I can't guarantee you that I'm not going to make another video, you know, showing all the plants and stuff. But I wanted to come at you with a quick planted fish tank tip, and I think this is relevant because I have a lot of people asking me about this, guys. This is Dwarf baby tears right here, and I just got one little clump in here. I'm not really trying to do anything with it. This tank is full-blown, not aquascape, guys. It's in transition. There's just plants thrown in here. I'll get to it eventually, but the Dwarf baby tears, I wanted to put these in here and just kind of let them go for about a week or so before I showed them, and just kind of show people how I plant them and a decent way to do it, guys. This is not the only way. You know, there's other ways that people have found to plant Dwarf baby tears. You know, a lot of it depends on what kind of substrate you're using and things like that. But for this particular situation, I'm using this fluorite. This is like a fluorite and Floramax mix on the substrate. And it does not hold down the Dwarf baby tears real well. So as you can see, I've tied it to a little flat piece of rock. Guys, you can use like tile is good, slate rock. You know, a lot of people use that in aquariums, or just a flat piece of rock. Doesn't really make any difference. And I tied it down. I mean, it's tied down really well with fishing line, and you can't even tell. I mean, you can't even tell that it's tied down, guys. And it's been in here about 10 days. You know, granted, highlight, CO2, obviously. You know, CO2's rolling. You guys can see that. Not really supplementing this tank a whole lot, but either way, I've tied it down, and I've buried, you know, the bottom end of the rock into the substrate, and I left it out a little bit just to show you guys, but you can, you know, bury that rock with substrate basically so you don't see it in your tank, and it would just look better. But you can see after 10 days, I'm already starting to get a little bit of creep there, and you can see how it's working its way down on the substrate. So when it does catch on and start going, and you can see it's starting to grow out there, wanting to lay down, it's going to grow out, guys, and it's just tied to a rock. Eventually it's just going to, you know, grow out, and it'll grab into the substrate and starts doing its thing. So look at the compact high grow. It's looking pretty money. I do need to dose some potassium in this tank. None of these plants are for sale, guys, so don't worry about that. I'm not selling any of this stuff yet. The pearlweed's blowing up in this tank too. So, yeah, guys, that's the quick tip of the day right there. Fish tank tip of the day. Planting Dwarf baby tears. Tie those suckers with some fishing line onto like a piece of slate, piece of tile, you know, flat rock. And it's a good method. Not the only one, but a good one. So, till we meet again, guys. J Flush Tanks, Mr. Mom Tanks. High grow Pinnatifida in the store, guys. Peace.